Most people, when planning to move to a foreign country like Germany, put a lot of focus on salary. We look at the numbers, compare them to our current income, do a quick euro to local currency conversion, and think it's a great deal. But one major factor we often overlook is the cost of living. Instead of just asking how much more will I earn, the real question should be, is that higher salary enough to cover the higher expenses? So in this video, I'll break down the actual cost of living in Germany, covering rent, groceries, transportation, phone contracts, and everyday expenses, so you can make a well-informed decision before making the move. So let's get started. If you're new here, my name is Srijit and I've been working in Germany for over 12 years and also run my own business. And on this channel, I want to provide you with all the information you need to start your career in Germany. Simply put, living expenses mean everything you need for daily life and to maintain a comfortable lifestyle. This includes essentials like rent or mortgage, groceries, personal care products, internet and phone bills, transportation, and even recreational activities. But one important point to note here is that insurance and social security contributions, such as pension payments or liability insurance, are not considered part of living expenses. So now that we have cleared that up, let's take a closer look at how Germany compares when it comes to the cost of living. The latest available data from the Federal Statistical Office related to this is from the year 2022. The average monthly living cost in Germany is around 2,704 euro per household. While costs have increased significantly in recent years, Germany still remains more affordable than neighboring countries like Luxembourg, Switzerland, Denmark, Belgium, France, Netherlands, and the Nordic states. However, this is just a general estimate. Your actual living cost will of course depend on factors like your lifestyle, spending habits, and mainly location. For example, those who shop at organic supermarkets will spend more on groceries, while those who use public transport or cycle can save significantly compared to car owners. But one of the biggest factors that influence living cost is the size of the household. And according to the report, a single person household spends around 1,833 euros per month, whereas a single parent household averages 2,417 euro per month. A couple typically spends 3,372 euros per month, and a household with two children spends around 4,029 euros per month. Now that we have an overview of the average cost of living in Germany, let's break it down further and see how expenses are divided across different categories. According to this report from Federal Statistical Office, expenses related to housing are the largest expenditure item for many households, usually coming around 1/3 of the total budget. And the biggest part of it, rent. In Germany, rent is split into two types: cold rent or Kaltmiete, which is just the basic rent with no extras, and warm rent, Warmmiete, which includes utilities like water, heating, and garbage collection, also known as Nebenkosten. And rent prices in Germany can vary a lot depending on the location. And on average, rent across Germany is around 10 euro per square meter. In smaller towns, you might find a studio apartment, including utilities, for as little as 500 euros. But in central Munich, the same type of apartment can easily cost over 1,000 euros per month. And prices can go up to around 22 euros per square meter. If we take an average value, the typical rent across Germany is around 739 euros per month. But it's not just the rent. Utilities also add a significant cost to housing expenses. Heating and hot water are usually included in the warm rent as a part of the Nebenkosten, while electricity must be paid separately by the tenant. The average gas price in Germany is currently 10 cents per kilowatt hour, while electricity costs around 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Water prices remain at approximately 2 euros per 1,000 liters. And in many rental apartments, the cost of cable TV connection is also added to the additional cost, and this comes to around 10 to 15 euros per month. On average, when you add up electricity, heating, water, and garbage collection, a tenant in Germany can expect to spend around 169 euros per month on utilities. How much you spend on transportation depends on your commuting distance and preferred mode of transport. Germany has a highly reliable and efficient public transportation system, so you can keep the expenses down if you use public transport for your commute. A single ticket on a local network can cost around 3 euros. And if you commute regularly, then the Deutschland ticket is a game changer. For 58 euros a month, you get unlimited access to regional trains and public transport all across the country. If you take a taxi, then the starting fare is about €4.50, and after that it's €2 to €3 per kilometer. Now, for car owners, owning a car isn't just about the purchase price. There are many extra costs that can add up quickly. Registering a car in Germany comes with a one-time fee of around €30. Fuel prices keep fluctuating, but currently, gasoline costs an average of €1.75 per litre. And depending on driving habits, a household typically spends between €70 to €100 per month on fuel expenses. Another major related expense is the cost of car insurance. Basic third-party liability insurance, which is mandatory, costs around €250 per year. If you opt for partial coverage, then price increases to approximately €350 annually, while fully comprehensive insurance can go more than €500 per year. Maintenance and repair costs are another factor to consider. Overall, transportation costs in Germany average €379 per month, with €332 spent on private transportation and €47 spent on public transport. Food is another essential part of the cost of living in Germany, but the amount spent on food varies greatly depending on eating habits and lifestyle choices. On average, households in Germany spend around €360 per month on groceries, which includes food, drinks and tobacco products. For your reference, it costs around 70 cents for 1 liter of milk, €1.82 for a dozen eggs, €1.30 for a 500-gram loaf of bread, and €1 for 1 kilogram of potatoes. Those who shop at budget-friendly supermarkets like Aldi or Lidl can significantly reduce their grocery expenses, while those who prefer premium or organic stores will likely see higher costs. Like the food, how much you spend on entertainment largely depends on your lifestyle and personal preferences. A cinema ticket typically costs between 10 and €16 per seat, while a gym membership averages around €35 per month. If you are a sports fan, then attending a Bundesliga football match can cost anywhere from 15 to €80 per ticket. If you are a party person, then most clubs charge an entry fee ranging from 10 to €30. Instead, if you want to sit at home and watch a movie on Friday night, then a Netflix standard subscription costs around €13.99 per month. However, entertainment doesn't always have to be expensive. There are plenty of free activities available, such as visiting parks, hiking trails, or museums that offer free entry on certain days. On average, households spend around €304 per month on these activities, which accounts for nearly 11% of the spending. Eating out in Germany can be quite expensive, especially if done regularly. A meal for two at a mid-range restaurant, such as a traditional Bavarian beer garden, costs around €60 on average. For those looking for a quick and budget-friendly option, a doner kebab is the popular fast food choice and typically costs around 5 to €10. When it comes to drinks, a half liter of German beer costs about €4, while a cappuccino is slightly cheaper at €3. A 300 milliliter bottle of water is priced at €2.50 and a soda costs around €2.80. This category also includes occasional hotel stays. And on average, households in Germany spend around €168 per month on eating out and related expenses, making up approximately 6% of total household spending. Household equipments and furnishings are another essential part of the cost of living in Germany. This category includes a wide range of items such as furniture, kitchen appliances, home decor, cleaning supplies, and small household tools. Budget-conscious shoppers can find affordable furniture and home essentials at stores like IKEA, while those looking for high-end furnishings may opt for designer brands like Segmuller. On average, households in Germany spend around €137 per month on household equipment and maintenance, which accounts for approximately 5.1% of total household expenses. Clothing is another essential expense in Germany, whether for work, casual wear, or seasonal needs. This is one area where there is no limit on how much you can spend. There are budget-friendly retailers like H&M or C&A and also high-end fashion brands. But a pair of jeans typically costs between 40 to €100, while a thick winter jacket can range from 50 to €200. On average, households in Germany spend around €122 per month on clothing and footwear. Health-related expenses are another important part of the cost of living in Germany. Germany has a robust public healthcare system, with statutory health insurance covering a wide range of medical services. For those who are self-employed, private health insurance is an option. However, it's important to note that health insurance costs are generally not included in the standard cost of living calculations, as they are directly deducted from employees' gross salary. But that being said, you should still plan for additional medical expenses such as medications, dental care, medical checkups, and wellness treatments. On average, households in Germany spend around 115 euros per month on additional health-related expenses. Other than essential living cost, households in Germany also allocate a portion of the budget to personal care, jewelry, and other miscellaneous services. Things like haircuts, beauty treatments, and spa visits cost approximately 30 euros per month. Additionally, personal care products, including skincare, toiletries, and grooming essentials, contribute another 35 euro to the monthly budget. Altogether, these expenses total around 111 euro per month, making up approximately 4.1% of the average household's monthly spending. For most people today, the life without internet and mobile phone is unimaginable, making these expenses an essential part of the monthly budget. A high-speed internet plan with unlimited data costs an average of 45 euros per month, and a monthly mobile plan can cost anywhere from 10 to 40 euros based on the service provider. Additionally, every household in Germany is required to pay the TV tax or Rundfunkbeitrag, which costs 18.36 euro per month. On average, households in Germany spend around 71 euros per month on communication services, which include internet and mobile phone plans. Public schools and universities in Germany have low or no tuition fees, making education relatively affordable. However, students and professionals still need to budget for textbooks, course materials, and other specialized training programs. On average, households in Germany spend around 28 euros per month on educational expenses, which accounts for approximately 1% of the total household spending. As I mentioned earlier, these expenses, especially rent, can vary significantly depending on the city you choose to live in. If you are moving to Germany for work, finding a place that balances career opportunities with a reasonable cost of living is important. I will soon be making a detailed video on the best cities in Germany for job seekers, covering everything from career opportunities and salaries to living costs and quality of life. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I hope you got some value from this video. Until I see you again with another one, have a wonderful rest of the day and auf Wiedersehen.